Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call to order the regular monthly meeting for the Houston County Board of Education for October 6, 2020. We ask that we would all silence our cell phones, and we will have a moment of silence, after which we will all stand and hope will lead us in our pledge of allegiance. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Our introduction of visitors or comments on our visitors, Dr. Scott will do that during his superintendent's comments. We will now have adoption of our agenda. Ms. Hughes.
Yes, thank you, Chairman Wilson. I move that we adopt our agenda as presented.
Second. It has been motioned and seconded that we adopt our agenda as presented. All in favor of the motion, please show of right hand. Thank you. Our minutes from previous meetings, Ms. Hughes.
Yes, I also make a motion to approve our minutes as amended from our previous meetings.
Second.
It has been motioned and seconded that we approve the minutes from our previous meetings as amended during our work session on yesterday. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. Board member comments. Do any of the board members have any comments?
I do. Sorry, just to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
I just want to take this opportunity, since I have the opportunity, to remind everybody to complete your the census. That is so important for our representation. So encourage all of your family, friends, peeps, colleagues to do that. And also early voting starts this month, and I would just like to encourage everyone to research the candidates and make the very best choice that you can. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to make a comment on yesterday. We had our retreat, and we also had our work session. And as several of us were talking during the break about how things were going during the retreat as well as the board meeting, work session I should say, and it was really, truly great. In fact, when I came in this morning, I stopped by Dr. Scott's office and I was sharing with him how great I thought, and several other board members commented how we thought the meetings went yesterday. And I wanted to thank Dr. Scott and his entire staff on behalf of the board, and of course the board members are part of this. You guys make it real easy. We said that yesterday. You guys make it real easy for us to be board members because the information you present, of course, you answer every question that we may have, and in some cases, while I'm there trying to think of putting my question together, you already answered the question. So we just thank you guys for your hard work you do, everything you do for the school system to educate our children, and of course to support for all employees to help them to be the best employees that they can be. So again, thank you all for a great retreat yesterday and a great meeting, work session on yesterday. Thank you all very much. Superintendent's report, Dr. Scott.
Yes, sir. Recently, we were excited to learn that the Georgia Department of Education has chosen our district as one of 3 in the state to be awarded Project Aware, which stands for Advancing Wellness and Resiliency in Education. Dr. Kennedy learned that we will receive about $2 million over 5 years used to promote the health and development of school-age youth and prevent youth violence. The grant funds may be used to increase awareness of mental health issues among students, provide training for adults who interact with the youth to detect and respond to mental health issues, and to connect students who have behavioral health issues with needed services. I'm also very pleased to announce that our students for the 2020 SAT scores have once again outperformed the nation and the state. Our students earned a mean score of 1,060, which is higher by 30 points over the national average and above the state by 17 points. This is the 4th year in a row that our students have beat the nation and the state, and we're so proud of our students, especially during this unusual time, given that they took the SAT during the global pandemic. Also, we're excited to talk about the wonderful relationship that we have with our local health department and the opportunity for the 13th year in a row to partner with them to provide free flu vaccine at schools for students and employees. The flu shots are being offered at 42 sites across our district between October the 21st and November the 19th. This year, we've also added 3 drive-through shot clinics that will be available for those students that are being served through distance learning. In addition, for the 5th year, our school nurses have collaborated with the health department to bring additional vaccines to employees, and that includes several different vaccines. This is a great and convenient way for our students and staff to stay healthy, and we really appreciate the work of our school nurses and the partnership with our local health department. Celebration for the month. This month we celebrate our principals, bus drivers, med techs, physical therapists, and audiologists. October the 19th through the 23rd is National School Bus Safety Week with Bus Driver Appreciation Day on October the 19th. Med Tech Appreciation Day is October the 21st, and this is a great opportunity for us to recognize some unsung heroes among us. Our med techs do a great job and often go unnoticed. The month of October is also Audiologist Awareness Month, Down Syndrome Awareness Month, National Physical Therapy Month, and National Principals Month. Please take time to express your appreciation to these employees for the work that they do every day for our students. Fall break is upon us. It's hard to believe, but Friday, October the 9th will be a student holiday set aside for parent conferences and site collaboration. And Monday, October the 12th is Columbus Day and the first day of our fall break, which will last until October the 16th. I hope that everyone gets some rest and enjoys their time off. With that, that concludes my comments.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next on our agenda, department reports. Yesterday during our work session, we had a chance to review the department reports, student services, teaching and learning, technology. Any board members have any comments today on any of the monthly reports? If not, no action is required on these. There is information for us. New business, we'll go into new business. Our financial report, any additional comments or report of information? If not, Dave, would you give us a motion on our financial report?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the August financial reports as presented.
Second. It has been motioned and seconded that we approve the August 2020 financial report as presented. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you very much. Our purchasing report, Rick.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the request for October 2020 purchases at a financial impact to the general fund of $127,000.
Second. It has been motioned and seconded that we approve the 2020 October 2020 purchasing report for $127,000 from the general fund. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. Our personnel report, Brian.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the personnel reports as presented.
Second.
It has been motioned and seconded that we approve the personnel report for October 2020 as presented. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. We have an individual action for personnel. Hope.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a recommendation for the termination of Miss Melissa Weimer, who was a special education parapro at Northside High School for job abandonment.
Second.
It has been motioned and seconded that we approve the action to terminate Ms. Melissa Weimer for job abandonment. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. Naming of the Perry Farm. Hope.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a recommendation that we name the Perry High School Farm, FFA Farm, after Dr. Phil Gentry, who has been with our system and just He was young former advisor at Perry High School for 22 years and just retired.
It has been motioned and second that we name the Perry High School farm after Dr. Phil Gentry, as Dr. Phil Gentry's school farm. Any further comments on this particular action? If not, all in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. We have several policy revisions. The first one will be policy JCAC. Lori.
Yes, sir, thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the revised policy that addresses student sexual harassment, which aligns with the new Title IX regulations.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the revision to policy JCAC, which deals with sexual harassment. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. Policy IHC, revision. David.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the revision for policy IHC.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the revision to policy IHC, which deals with class ranking. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. The next policy, the next one will be policy GAMA. Oh.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a recommendation that we approve the revised policy GAMA, which brings clarity to our drug-free workplace for the safety of our students and employees.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the revision to policy GAMA, which deals with the safety of students and employees in the workplace. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. And the last one is policy JBC. Helen.
Okay, thank you. I move that we approve the revision of policy JBC that clarifies enrollments and determinations.
Second.
It has been motioned and second that we approve the revision to policy JBC, which clarifies the school admission. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have one person who was to address the board, Mr. Robin Jackson. Sir, if you will come here to the stand and address the board as you wish. Afternoon.
Chairman, I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to Superintendent Scott and to all the members of the board and to the lawyer and to all the members here. I guess you probably said, well, you only have 5 minutes, but I will be able to complete what I had to say within that amount of time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say, well, congratulations to Mr. Phil Gentry. I just heard that you all approved the guilty. And I knew him, basically when he first came into the system. As a matter of fact, he is, do believe, a Westfield graduate. And if I'm wrong, then we have another Westfield graduate up here to verify me if I'm wrong. And to say that, as far as dealing with the Westfield school, and I'm a lifetime resident of Perry for 67 years, that's my age. And I attended school, the old Houston High School, as you see my jersey, as far as the last year in which we won the state championship, and was the first time and the only time that we won the state championship in the city of Perry. Even though the Perry High School may have some pretty good teams and a record, which I played for in 1970, as far as we won the first 5 games and we quit, because of racial tension and other issues. And this is why I'm here to address the board now. And I'm talking about 45 years as far as when I graduated from college, for Valley State College and University. I had heard that before then, the former superintendent, David A. Perdue Sr., of course, his son, who is a David A. Perdue Sr. Jr., is a state representative, and he said, I doesn't fall too far from the tree, but anyway, it was allegedly stated that no one from Perry High School at that time, if they went to Fort Valley State, they would be getting a job into the Housing County school system. And I was saying, well, maybe they were wrong, but now I see after 45 years, they've still been trying to get a job into the Housing County school system, asked for a certified position as far as like I say, you have time being as far as substitute, but as far as a certified position, they're saying here now that if you ever file a lawsuit against the Board of Education, then you're basically blackballed as far as getting a job into the Housing County school system. And this, I was thinking that this may not have been true, but I'm seeing that again after 45 years, and as of today, I'm not able to get a job into the Housing County school system as a certified teacher. And a few other things I want to briefly mention about as far as when I come to the board, as far as trying to get a two-way entrance as far as on James Street. As you all know, her tropical storm Sally came through here about less than a month ago, and it flooded the area down there. The football field in which we won the state championship was all underwater, and it was impassable as far as buses couldn't get on the hilltop the next day. This is a concern because, like I said, the buses can't pick up the students, then they can't get to class. And chances are the policeman or fireman could not have gotten on up there either. And so we're basically trying to say there need to be a two-way entrance, and which I have addressed the board about that. Even one more minute, okay. Well, I won't finish on up as far as even with the COVID-19 situation. Our president is saying now there's nothing to be afraid about, but it is something that as far as with the substitute teachers, there are no benefits that are given to the substitute teachers, and there need to be. And of course, like I said, you claim that you didn't have the money, but now since the slosh had been passed and over years ago, and I'm gonna give you a blank check to for reasons of helping the school system, and that would be a big help if you get some kind of benefits as far as to give to the substitute teacher.
15 seconds.
The retaliation in which I'm saying is that I do believe that the board is retaliating against me because I filed a lawsuit that went all the way to the United States Supreme Court, and your lawyer, Gerald, he will verify that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll certainly take everything you said into consideration. Thank you. I believe those are all the items that we have on the agenda at this time. Dr. Scott, any further? Yes. Nothing else. If not, I think we're within time, so I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
It has been motioned that we adjourn. All in favor of the motion, please show right hand. Thank you.